Is masturbation bad for you? Masturbation releases dopamine. That's a hormone associated with rewards and positive emotions. Someone with low dopamine levels experience anxiety, low self-esteem, depression, and bad moods among other issues. So when someone masturbates, it gives your brain very high doses of dopamine in very short periods of time, and as a result, makes your brain less responsive to the normal levels of dopamine released naturally by the body. This dopamine release causes a temporary boost in self-esteem, confidence, happiness, and reduced anxiety. However, over time, as the dependency increases, the body requires higher levels of dopamine to achieve the same effect. The body ends up having lower levels of dopamine and you feel even more anxious, stressed, and depressed until you masturbate again. Studies show that on a personal level, people who engage in masturbation showed higher risk of prostate cancer and prostate abnormalities, lower levels of mental and physical health, increased levels of depression, and lower happiness and satisfaction with life than those who had normal sex lives. Since dopamine is also the chemical responsible for connecting actions with rewards, social connections and interactions become less rewarding. You get bored easily and require high levels of stimulation and become anxious around people. Studies show that masturbation lowers satisfaction levels in normal sexual relationships and causes a decrease in interest in your spouse. Now, this might seem like a question of moderation, but at the end of the day, what are you doing? What is the dark reality of masturbation? Masturbation is an intrinsically and gravely disordered sin. It distorts the true purpose and beauty of human sexuality, which is an expression of self-giving love within the context of marriage, and instead reduces it to a mere physical act of lust. It is also detrimental to your own self-image and identity because you objectify your own body and reduce yourself to a means of self-gratification. This could get in the way of developing a healthy self-image and understanding your dignity and value as a person created in the image and likeness of God. So, how can you prevent this from happening? The easy answer is don't start in the first place. But what if you're already practicing it? What do you do then? Will you be a slave to your addiction forever? No, there is always hope. Here's a 3-step process to overcome masturbation addiction. 1. Quit cold turkey. Decide to stop immediately and not to masturbate ever again. 2. Accountability. Find an accountability partner or a support group to help you stay on track. And 3. Commit to a life of virtue. Cultivate virtues such as self-discipline, purity, and chastity. If you're a Christian, get into the habit of regular prayers, reading scripture, and receiving the sacraments. Strengthen your relationship with God to not only grow in holiness, but to resist temptation and overcome sinful habits.